This is like the greatest Borderlands character out of all the games, all the DLCs.
Mm-hmm.
They decided to put the best Borderlands character in this game.
All right.
And they got a sick name. Tranny Mike.
Tranny Mike?
Tranny Mike.
Mike, why did you do this to yourself? Because it looks like someone just took a cheap dildo and duct taped it to your crotch.
Where'd she go? She's not complying.
Oh, Mike! Oh.
She wasn't complying. I had to do something.
And last but not least, the very important social progressiveness rating. Let's hope it doesn't suck.
Isn't this wrist blade rad, dude?
Get it away from me, dude. It's covered in your blood.
This isn't. It's healing right now. Give it a few more weeks, and I promise you, it will look like an actual penis.
Hello, guys. I'm Lenny Gaigh,
And I'm Mike A.
and we are the Super Gay Bros. How are you?
I hope you guys are well. We're back at it again, and we're playing
It's okay, Mike. You can say it.
I don't know if I want to say it. It sounds weird saying it. You know, saying what this game is called. It's called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. It's a Borderlands spinoff. It's like
It's a game. It's a game
It
by
is a game,
Gearbox
yeah.
Software. It's called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. We haven't really been telling a lot of people what we've been playing because we told our neighbor the other day, and he's been giving us weird looks ever since. But
right. We definitely want to tell our parents this is what we're playing right now because they might think of us as weirder than we already are. But it's cool. It's like just Borderlands with a focus on that super hilarious Tiny
so
Tina.
funny. It's the long-awaited next Borderlands game. I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Right, and more Borderlands. We're always for it. Borderlands 3 was great. So like, apparently Borderlands 2 had a DLC that was called Assault on Dungeon Keep, something like that. Dragon Keep. And so I guess it did such a good made a good big impression that they're like, hey, why don't we make an entire game about it and try to suck more money out of the Borderlands fan base?
Oh, absolutely.
Make some more DLCs, more classes.
Yep. So they can essentially make more DLC off of one DLC.
Yeah, right, exactly. So we see right
great.
through Gearbox, and we fell for it. We scrounged up money, did a little bit of panhandling, and got the game. So I've liked it so far. Have you?
Yeah, I've enjoyed it. Just from watching you play. Like I said, we haven't told anyone we've been playing this game.
No.
It's just been me and Mike. We haven't even told Terry.
No, because Terry's gonna give us crap. He's not a big. I don't think he's a big Borderlands. He's gonna hear the title and start making some really inappropriate jokes and
Trying to make us look bad, but
yeah, as usual, still trying to get that whole swastika thing resolved.
do you ever feel like he's trying to take over our channel?
I don't know if he's trying to be funny or if he's just legit trying to be a dick, but I don't know. Guy's kind of unpredictable.
Do you think he's trying to plan a hostile takeover of our channel?
Maybe. I wouldn't put it past him. I mean, he's done stuff like that before to other people. I mean, he did some pretty terrible things to his mom. Put her in the hospital.
Yeah, that's.
So I wouldn't doubt it. But, who knows? We'll just have to wait and see.
She's
But
okay.
what's cool about this game, that's our character there on the left. The right. The one that's all gray.
Yep.
You make your own character, which is a first for the Borderlands games.
Yeah.
So, and the character creator, for a game like this, is not bad. I mean, your character still looks like a cell-shaded monster, but
it's all right. It's the
It's
first
personalized.
character creator we've had in a Borderlands game.
Right.
So it's pretty neat.
and we don't even pay attention to the story. I don't think I knew
never.
I don't think I knew anything that was going on in Borderlands 3. I just shooted, I just looted until the credits ran. But
that game was pretty hilarious, though, don't you think?
You kidding? You actually thought that was funny?
I was just joking.
Oh yeah, sure. Lenny thinks the Borderlands games are
I was
hilarious.
joking, guys. I was joking.
Characters that are running around in their underwear, Lenny finds hilarious. But since we're making our own character, we kind of want to do what we did with the Elden Ring playthrough, we envisioned what the ultimate human being would look like, and can we just? What is going on?
I have no idea.
Whoa! Did we win? Did we beat the game?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Oh, and it's got a star-studded cast with
Oh, yeah, that's
quotation
right.
fingers,
Yep.
like Will Arnett.
Will Arnett, Andy Samstein,
There's and
Oh, sorry,
Adam Sandler was there.
Adam Sandler. No, it was Andy Samberg.
Andy Samberg, the weird spawn of Adam Sandler, and then
LaWanda.
Wanda
Sykes.
Wanda Sykes, yeah. There.
That's right.
And then the unknown voice actors of Tiny Tina. So they should have got like a big name for Tiny Tina for this one, like Jennifer Lawrence or something.
Yeah, or even
Anne Hathaway,
Adam Driver,
Adam Driver. He could probably pull it off. He's a great actor.
Richard Gere.
I don't know, Richard Gere. Ever since that whole the gerbil and the asshole thing popped up,
His career hasn't been the same ever since.
He hasn't been around much, so I don't know if I don't know. Randy Pitchford, the head of Gearbox, might be in that kind of stuff. So maybe there would be kind of some.
That was probably one of the things on this USB stick,
right?
That they found at that medieval fair.
Okay, so you're gonna have to. What's
Okay, so there's a lot of words on screen.
I think there's 6 classes. Lenny,
Yes.
let's just random.
Okay. I say, do you want what kind of warrior do you want, Mike? Just describe your ideal warrior.
Since this is the one of the new features is melee, then I'm looking for something melee.
Okay, so you're probably gonna want the Clawbringer, or let's do the Stabomancer or the Clawbringer.
Where's the Stabomancer? Say one.
Keep going. Right there.
Okay. So, I don't. Okay, we'll go for it.
Okay.
And then, so ultimate. So we're thinking, if every single human being on Earth combined into a single human, what would that person look like? So, of course, it would have.
Right now.
I would say it'd have an effeminate body. Mm-hmm. It would be humongous.
Because there's probably more women on the Earth than men.
There is,
due to war and other things. So it makes sense that she would that it would have
them
more feminine body.
Shim would have a feminine body. I don't know. I can't really. Let's just go with that one. Okay. And let's give it a low
voice pitch.
Yeah. Okay. This is a big thing that you really need to, What is that?
Mike, it looks like you're
whatever. So what's if I'm reading that right, that says pronouns, right?
Yes.
So this is big. You really need to think very carefully about how your character is going to be referred in this game. And it's great that they put this kind of stuff in the game, because what other game does this kind of stuff,
Right.
Gearbox is taking those huge leaps and bounds for mankind.
They're making the next step for video game development.
So, is there like a shim, a herm?
I would just do they and them.
Okay, that works. Okay.
Because that encapsulates everyone.
Right, exactly. So, I think it's either I want well, it's either this one, that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then if everyone's skin color were to combine together,
it's like a rainbow. It'd probably be like a purple.
Is there a rainbow one? That's actually kind of cool. Well, you think purple? I was thinking more like that.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Now, hair. I mean, we want our character to be stylish. Oh my god, that
is pretty stylish.
I'm
that was like something you'd see at a furry fest, but
that is true. But I mean, we're everybody's involved in this character, right?
Like animals too,
and they have to have a beard. So what's like a sick?
Gotta have a beard.
Sick goatee? No. Wolverine mutton chops.
Oh,
mutton chops mustache. All right.
Do it.
It's got like that Captain Price look.
Mm-hmm.
And to give a little bit of a flair to him, let's make their hair like...
that mustache, he's got that Hunter from Jumanji look.
Oh, yeah, that's hella sick. Okay, what? Oh, they don't have enough... Is that blue?
That's like a blue, a light blue. Ear
Which
symmetry.
Whatever, we
don't
can
know
just
what
jump
that
all
means.
this. What is this?
You want
Nose?
a big nose
Well,
or a smashed in nose?
you know, we want to make him look tough, so I'm gonna go with the smashed in nose.
Shim.
Shim. Big nose.
So you gotta think, if everyone in the world was combined in one, they'd have a big nose, right?
They would. I mean, it only makes sense. I mean, the bigger, the more powerful the genes are. I
That's
guess
right.
you know.
Yep.
Give him some. There we go. This is starting to look like that hunter from Jumanji.
Right? It kind of does look like them.
That's good there.
With
That's good.
cat ears.
Let's get that mouth low. Give him a long,
You got a
Strong
long
face.
Why the long face?
wide, long face, and then some sick eyebrows. Whoa, what's
Bushy eyebrows?
What is this?
Ooh.
This is like, what is that?
Those are horned eyebrows.
That's
That looks
sick.
pretty
That's
sick.
sick. I'm going for it. Eyelashes. They gotta have beautiful eyelashes, because they have to have I mean, not only the masculinity of a man, but the sexiness of a woman.
Yep. Gotta have it all.
And then what's some like good? Oh my God, this is so rad.
Sick.
Let's see.
Wow.
Can we give him lizard eyes? We're giving him lizard
we
eyes.
can.
Oh man. And eye color. Let's just make him look like a lizard.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're good there.
It's a lizard shim.
The big eyes. There we go. This is pretty rad, and maybe I'll tilt to the
Kind of
eyes.
like an X-Man or like a.
It does, you know, right?
Like an X shim.
X shim, like a Wolverhim,
An X-herm.
X herm. Do we want to make them look even more badass than they already do look?
I don't know how it's possible, but
I know.
if you
What
can.
was this? Symmetrical scars.
Wow.
All right, we're going for it. That's
Wow.
good. What about Mike Tyson face tattoo? It's not even showing up.
Because the scarring is too.
It's too badass. Okay. Oh, and of course we gotta give him eyeliner.
Oh,
That's like a must.
of course you have to.
I think let's make it pink. And
Pink?
Okay, I think
I think
oh well, maybe a
looks
little
good.
lipstick too.
Wanna
They
do
got like a green.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep.
I think we're just about done. Armor.
This is the ultimate Borderlands character.
This is it.
This
Lonnie.
looks better than anything that they've ever created.
Better than any characters. Better than Brick,
Previous.
Mordecai. Who is that? Who's the
Zane,
Zane?
Zero.
Sounds good. There's some sick, shiny armor. What's the color we're looking for? Well, remember, think of man, woman. So maybe pink and blue.
Pink and blue. You got it.
Pink and blue. That's what I'm going for. And
Red.
red,
Red.
yellow,
Yellow.
yellow. Okay. Oops. All right, guys. I think we got our character. They
Wicked.
not gonna lie, they're pretty badass looking.
I'm getting turned on just looking at it.
What is this? What is?
This
Oh, this
is
is your
the character background. So there's village idiot, raised by elves, failed monk, recovering an
Oh, it's like
inventory
Terry.
hoarder.
So-
Yeah, and rogue alchemist.
So with our Stablemasters, they're like critical hits. So which one is?
Critical hits. So it would it'd probably be raised by elves. Critical hits.
Where is that? Is it?
That one.
Okay. And then
And then this is all the stuff. So it's from
I'm
the
just gonna
top to
put-
bottom: strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom,
There we go.
constitution, and attunement.
maybe a little bit. Is that a heart? That's your health.
That's your health.
Okay. All right.
Alright.
Now, as far as a name,
Here, I'll type his name in.
Okay.
What do you want it to be?
Mark. Kind of like our Elden Ring character.
Alright. Good old Mark.
This is it. All right.
Perfect.
I think we're ready to play Tiny Tina's
All right.
Wonderlands. But yeah, hope you guys have been well since our last video. We're Lenny and I are, working on things here and there.
Working on new projects here and there. We've
Some
had a
big,
couple
some
weeks.
small.
Mm-hmm.
Some will be, have more effort put into them than others, but
Some will be funny, some will not be funny. Sometimes there's some misses in there, but you know
might
what?
offend, some people.
Mhm.
But what we do promise, we'll not have swastikas in any more of our
Yeah, that was a big
videos.
mistake.
Yeah, that was
Big mistake.
We apologize for that. That was
We put all that on Terry.
it was, and it pretty much 110% was all Terry's fault. We had absolutely nothing to do with that.
Absolutely not. So, Terry, if you're watching this, please don't put any swastikas in the video anymore.
Well, you say it like that. He's now it's gonna like you're giving him a reason to put it
Yeah,
on.
you're
So
right.
I don't know why you.
I just gave him ideas, didn't I?
If you had to take a guess, which character is Wanda Sykes? What would you say? Is it her?
The one on the left.
Is it him? Is it him? Oh, the left? Him?
Yeah. Oh, that's a guy?
That's a guy. I think it's a
Oh.
guy.
The one on the right, then.
You got it, baby. That's the one.
That's Wanda Sykes?
So
Wanda Sykes is a robot in this game?
Yeah, she is.
That's
That's
crazy.
a little. I honestly, like in my personal opinion, that's a little offensive. You know, turning a strong black female comedian into a robot. Is that not like kind of trying to say something? You know, like they're controllable. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's a little.
That's just what I'm
Gearbox,
saying.
Come
you know.
on.
Anyway,
Gearbox. Randy, Pitchford.
we could play the kind of game where we run and like literally collect every single bit of coin and money, but we just kind of want to give everyone an idea of what the game is.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just gonna kind of like fast track it.
Yeah, just fast track. This game looks pretty good.
It's not
I'm
bad.
surprised your computer isn't like smoking up already.
It's not optimal, but I know, right? Well, it's cell shaded, so that makes everything like shittier.
I guess it does.
Like it doesn't need as much power.
Yeah. If it's a cell shaded game, then it's never gonna look. It's never gonna look good.
But then again, like Elden Ring, that game looks like shit, and it still took like a lot of, you know,
That game looks like shit, and it's a 97 on Metacritic.
right?
So I guess graphics aren't all everything.
Like if you compare Elden Ring to the Dark Souls remake, it's like
yeah, I know.
and
That's what I
the
was-
Dark Souls remake came from a third-party studio, not from software. So what does that say?
That says a lot. It says
Right?
a lot about From Software.
No kidding. Alright, what do we got?
Ooh,
What is this sick ass axe?
nice.
Hurrah!
Bam. This
Alright.
game has a heavier emphasis on melee weapons,
Right.
considering it's like
And-
an RPG style game.
And from what I've played, you really don't use your melee weapons all that much. There's like an entire inventory slot for melee weapons, and it's
Yeah.
like, okay, it's kind of like just taking up space on the screen.
Yeah.
Another thing too, spells are like a big focus. No more grenades.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, spells, like if you're using the right character, they really do come in handy.
Yeah, the spells do.
Yeah.
Okay. So melee weapons are kind of useless then. You the melee weapons in this game are kind of like the grenades in the past game.
Yeah, like
You never use them.
like in the higher levels, you just don't use them because they
I
do
see.
nothing. They're just
I
kind of
see.
like they kind of waste your time when you could just pull a trigger and shoot somebody.
I see. Now, is that
Crap!
a feature? Is that a feature or is that an oversight?
I'd say it's an oversight because it's Gearbox Software,
Okay.
and they were built on oversight.
Okay. So they made it that way to where, or they didn't mean to make it that way.
No,
or
they
don't use
didn't.
it.
They I think they just thought how do we make this game different from Borderlands 3? Let's add like swords and axes and not change any of the gameplay loop to kind of like incorporate them. You know?
Ah.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
I see what you're dishing out, Mike.
You see what I'm dishing out? You see what I'm serving up here?
I see.
I'm always serving up the truth. You know me.
Always got the truth, whatever that
That's right.
means.
That's it. Look at this. I think we get our first gun. It's gonna be a rocket launcher,
nice.
machine gun,
Is it?
flamethrower, a gun. That gun that shoots out guns. Let's see it.
Yeah, the
Come
one
on.
from Borderlands 3.
That was sick.
All right. If your inventory wasn't getting packed enough, you just get more shit in there.
That's right. All right. Let's see what we got.
Rocket launcher.
And it's a crossbow
It's
pistol.
Thumbs bane.
What is this like?
What is this, medieval times?
Who's the?
We're playing Borderlands here.
Who's that Hugh Jackman character? He played that movie, The Vampire Hunter. Not Blade. Who is
Underworld.
Not Underworld. But it did have Kate Beckinsale in the movie too.
Oh,
Van Helsing.
Vin
What is this Van Helsing?
Helsing.
Took me like 5 minutes to come up with that joke.
Vin Helsinger.
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel, Vampire Hunter.
What is this?
They should make a movie called Vin Diesel Vampire Hunter.
I noticed this game was more like a difference from the Borderlands games. It has a lot more like arena type areas where it's just like a large area where you just...
I noticed that watching the previews.
Right. Where you just kind of like... It's like Doom.
Mm-hmm. Now, I heard this game has like a... Oh, we'll get to it later.
What?
I was going to say this game... I heard this game has like encounters, kind of like in Pokemon.
That's right, it does. It's got the fun
Final Fantasy.
encounters of Pokemon, but it doesn't have the fun gameplay of Pokemon.
Ah.
Like, you can't collect...
Now, was that a
Maybe
feature,
the guns
or
are
is
like
that
a
an
Pokemon.
oversight?
That one I think is an oversight too.
Ah.
Because I feel like that's another thing where, like, it just kind of gets in the way. It even gives you the option to like avoid it. Like you can just, if someone like kind of attacks you in that what did you call it? The situation.
The situation.
Wait,
I'm
what?
lost. Sorry, I stopped paying attention when you open your mouth.
Anyway, so we're gonna follow up here, and then I'm not really paying attention to the story.
All I know is Wanda Sykes is a robot, and
Really racist, super racist.
a little racist, but that's what I got so far.
All right, like they're saying she's just like a machine. What is this? Shield.
A shield.
But it's not
okay.
a shield. It's a.
It looks like a pastry.
I got a pastry. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, boy.
Boy. And then the 6 sliding feature from the last one.
Oh, so a shield
you
is
never
called
used?
a ward now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow,
With
the
that
Gearbox
medieval-
changing things up.
Right. I hear you can mix and match classes in this game too.
You can. And that's actually a really awesome feature too.
That is pretty sweet. So you get the best of two. You get the best of both worlds with
Yeah.
2 skills.
But it sucks, you can't max out both of them.
Oh yeah, that would
Because
be too easy.
the max level in this game is 40.
40.
40. Can you believe that?
What was it in Borderlands 3 before all the DLC? Like 60, right?
60. And like I think in Elden Ring you can go like past
50.
100.
Damn.
Let me check something.
In what game?
Elden Ring.
Elden Ring?
Okay.
Village is already ransacked.
All right, and here we go again. This is your. This is pretty much Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Look familiar for anyone that's played Borderlands?
I have a deja vu,
No
honestly.
kidding. Except I don't know if if you watching or noticing, but there's a lack of some.
Yeah, I
a
noticed
fine-
it's missing
a
something.
very red crimson liquid that you normally see in a Borderlands game.
Yeah, it's missing some edge.
It's definitely missing some edge. It's missing that blood and gore.
That's what it is.
Right. So this game, I mean, normally I'm pretty sure all the previous Borderlands games were rated M for mature. You could blow people's heads off, blow off limbs,
Right.
dick jokes
It was
left and right.
It was like cartoony gory.
It was. It wasn't funny, but still, it had that. It gave the game that Borderlands feel.
Right, that's what made Borderlands. You
Right.
tell me this game doesn't have that?
It doesn't have that. No,
I'm
no
sure
blood.
it's not like an option in the options menu.
There's no gore. I
insane.
highly, it's crazy, right?
I gotta
the
look this
language. I don't think I heard a single F word in this game since I've been playing. And
I don't think there's ever been an F word. in
there
Borderlands.
isn't. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure I heard the F word once in Borderlands.
Did you?
Pretty sure.
Maybe in one of the DLCs.
Maybe. And then, of
Holy
course,
shit, this game's rated T.
I don't think they're gonna have a character like Moxie in it. Or if Moxie is gonna be in this game, she's gonna be like in like some kind of turtleneck without any cleavage showing.
And her chest is gonna be flatter than the side of
Flatter.
the desert.
You're gonna mistaken her for a man. All right, but there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that.
That's-
No.
That's
no.
completely,
That's
normal
that's-
for 2022,
That's pretty fine with me.
right? I have no objections to that.
I'm 98% fine with that.
98. I'm 99% like fine with that. Lenny, you're showing your ignorance here.
Okay, sorry. That's
Jeez,
sorry.
Louise.
Sorry.
So I
gotta
think
get
I
my head
leveled
out of
up.
my ass.
Please do. So,
But that turns me on 100%.
oh, Mark, look at him. He's like royal badass. I kind of wish you could make the body a little more muscular.
Again,
but,
on Steam, you just
I know,
looking
right?
at it right now.
So what's I can't.
All right, so you have a Ghost Blade. That's your action skill.
Okay.
Your first one is Arsenal. That's like melee. Well, it's damage everything.
Okay.
So it increases damage. That's Haste. When the Fate Maker casts a spell, this bonus of melee attack Okay, so it's like movement speed and melee attack speed.
Movement speed. I see. What's his name?
Movement speed. Okay, that's status effect damage and duration.
All right. Well, I think it's an obvious choice. We're going for the one that gives us more damage, and
Absolutely.
I don't know what that is. We'll do it anyways.
Okay.
I saw a super buff arm, so I'm going for it.
All right. All right.
All right.
Increase that skill.
Now what? I'll use
Peasant ass peasant.
ass peasant.
That's an ass peasant.
Why do they call it an ass peasant? Do you just use their ass? Is that all they're for? Peasant, present your ass to me.
Pheasant ass.
Pheasant ass.
This is a bird with a big ass.
Damn! Look at that! Look at the ass! Look at the bird on that ass! All right, let's go.
Okay. Keep moving. Keep moving.
Let's go!
I
Let's
can't
go!
believe this game is rated T.
I know
like,
it's crazy.
It's
I will
it's
admit, it
absurd.
takes a little getting used to not seeing, blowing people. I mean,
I feel like with a game named Tiny Tina's Wonderlands and it's rated T, I feel like they were trying to cater to like kids, right?
I think that's what it is.
Teenagers.
I really think like Gearbox is trying to get like the younger generation to play these games, so that
What a
maybe by the time Borderlands 4 comes out, they'll be old enough to play. I don't know.
Yeah, so forget the longtime fans that have been playing Borderlands
Right?
since 2000 whatever.
Yeah, them. Why would they want to make a game that caters to them? You know,
Right.
the ones that I don't know. But
It's too late for that. We bought the game full price.
people hear about this game and they think it's like I don't know. They should be placed next to like a Mary Kate and Ashley DS game or something.
Right.
This thing's actually kind of cool.
Right?
Yeah, that's
This is pretty
forever.
sweet.
Oh shoot!
It does last forever. Does it last
does.
forever?
I think it does. Oh, you guys, you can move it around. All right, let's show you the how melee weapons work. The
All right.
power of the melee.
Go
This
for
game.
it.
Look at that.
Wow, look at all that damage.
So much
hits?
damage. So much damage.
Wow. And melee too, that's just the right stick, right?
Yep, that's it.
Oh wow, so engaging.
Right? Like it's like.
And that was the main focus for the game.
And melee. Let's melee. It's melee. There we go.
Yeah, I guess melee did
Save
come
my
in
butt.
handy.
Save my butt.
What do you think of this crossbow gun? It's pretty sweet.
It's not a real gun, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of biased.
That has that against it.
And we'll just go and cruise on through here. I guess maybe get some few extra dollars just in case I gotta buy myself a new actual gun that's not a crossbow. What's this? Give me a gun.
A not crossbow gun?
Ooh.
Alright.
What we got here? I'll take it.
Foxglove of the skies. Nightshade of the eagle.
I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Awesome.
Give me, let's go ahead and put, wait, what we got here? That's 2-0. And what is this? 1-5. Okay, let's put this here. There.
What?
The damage numbers.
Oh yeah.
Look, finally a gun.
Right?
Now I actually feel like I'm like,
Actually, it feels
A
like you're playing
badass?
Borderlands now.
no kidding. This is a badass pistol too.
With the crossbow guns and the no blood and the rated T, if you told me this was a Borderlands game and I didn't know,
I'd call you a fool.
I'd call you a gosh dang fool.
I'd call you a damn fool.
I'd tell you to get out of my face.
Yeah, I know. It's pretty sad.
But it is what it is, I guess.
I guess whatever it takes to get little kids to play Borderlands,
I guess.
get them super into games.
But then
where
they're
you
gonna
collect
be
guns.
like, oh, this game was cool after they beat it, and they're gonna be like, oh, I want to play Borderlands 1, 2, and 3. I want to see, where this game came from. But they're not allowed because they're too young.
right, because it's mature, and then they see like the
parents are gonna buy it for them, and the parents are gonna be like, this is the game that you were playing
Right.
2 weeks ago.
there's a penis joke in like the first 10 seconds. And there's
know.
like blood everywhere. And why is that woman's boobs bigger than my head?
Why is that woman's boobs bigger than my torso?
Junior, you can't play this game. You're not old enough.
Who's that whore with the giant tits?
Right. The dad's like, oh, I want to play this game
Yeah.
now.
Oh, it's all right, honey. You can
Junior
take it
can't
to
play,
me.
but I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put this in the basement where no one can
I'm
find
gonna
it.
go put this in the in the basement. I'm gonna put this in the bathroom. I'll be back in like 6 hours.
Don't bother me. I'm gonna take a long shit. All right, come on.
Steve, you almost done there? Yeah, honey, I'm almost done here.
I'm almost done. Just give me. Oh! You hear the toilet flush?
Comes out all red-faced.
So sweaty. Still wiping his forehead with toilet paper. Alright.
That was a mean shit.
It really took it out of me.
Alright, what do we do?
I am trying to get to the cool parts.
You're trying to get to Will Arnett?
This is my third playthrough, just a heads up.
This is your third
This
playthrough?
is my third playthrough.
How many level 40 characters do you have?
I have 2 characters at a level 40.
My god.
Yeah.
You've been playing this a lot, Mike.
Ever since it came out, pretty much.
I guess it's something you can do when you're unemployed.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, when you don't have a job, you know, you can play lots of video games, so there is a benefit to it. I mean, it's kind of hard affording the video games, but when you have a brother that is working and he does let you have access to his bank account, then you know you can buy video games when you want to.
Wait, you talking about me?
No, I was talking about somebody else.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hate that.
Crazy, right?
But sometimes I do play video games at work when I'm while I'm bagging groceries for people. Now that they have that xCloud for.
Oh, you do it on your
phones?
phone?
Yeah.
Really?
Like I've been playing that Game Pass game. It's pretty cool. It's called Tell Me Lies.
Tell Me Lies?
Yeah, it's like what was that game for Sega CD? With the rapist.
What? There's a game on Sega CD about rape?
Well, they weren't rapists, but
I think
they
you were
were
talking
like,
about
the
Night
ski
Trap.
mask. Night Trap, yeah, it's kind of like a modern day Night Trap.
The reason that the ESRB rating system exists
That's right.
because they made a game about rapists.
And that's
edgy.
That's where the ESRB started. That's
So
what
like, yeah, we got to do something about this. We can't just let the kids playing games.
And it's
like
not
about
like
rapists.
It's not like animated. It's like an actual
live action.
Live action.
Like you actually see a woman. It almost looks like she's getting raped, but she's really getting the blood sucked out of her. So I don't know if it's like it's kind of like it's just as bad.
Yeah, but that's Night Trap. Well, anyways, that's what that Tell Me Guys. Tell Me
It's
Lies
about
game.
vampires?
No, it's about that. Who's that guy from Prometheus?
Oh, Discount Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Discount Tom Hardy. That's
that
right.
guy.
That's like the best way to describe him.
I think that's the only way to describe him.
What's going on here?
She's like doing stuff. She like throughout the game, like she like makes up her own roles, like in a real D&D game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're staying true to the D&D.
Have you ever played an actual D&D game? It is the most boring thing you could ever do. It's like 30 times worse than playing a game of Monopoly. It's like playing 7 games of Monopoly, except I don't know.
Wow. I was gonna say.
I played it by myself, so maybe that's what was kind of lame.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the same thing. I haven't played it because I only know you and Terry.
I wouldn't play it with you, that's for sure. I wouldn't play with Terry because he'd probably cheat the entire game.
Probably would, huh?
He'd give his character like immortality and
yeah, he would change the rules like every turn.
Whoa!
He would he would pull out a card or whatever, and he'd be like, "I'm now going to unleash the power of crystal meth."
The power of gray skull and crystal meth.
And it would give him like plus 1,000 damage and plus 1,000.
He would do something like that. That sounds like classic Terry. That guy.
I'm now unleashing the power of drugs.
And they're pretty powerful. The drugs that he uses,
Yeah.
like it is like next level.
And then he'd win.
Terry's like a real life skooma addict, like from the Elder Scrolls games.
Yeah, that's what he'd do. That's what he'd do.
Finally,
He would unleash the power of skooma.
that's what
The power of moon sugar.
moon sugar. Moon sugar. This is Borderlands, Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Bullet sponges up the ass.
That's one
You
thing
spend
I
half
love
the
about
game
this.
picking up guns you're not going to use, and then going into your inventory and sorting them by trash
That's a
and
Borderlands
favorites.
staple.
This is it.
That's like half the game right
It
there.
is
That's
half the game.
playtime.
That's half of my playtime is doing all that.
Sorting through the inventory.
And then you got weird things like this, like giant. What is this? Like 1,000-sided die. Whoa!
Whoa! It is a 1,000.
What is that?
Guy. It's Will Arnett
Oh boy!
from Arrested Development.
Oh man! How exciting!
Oh wow!
So good look at him. He's like, hey, cut that out.
He's like, I was Lego Batman.
Come on, the faint baker.
What else has that guy been in?
That's all I
Is
can
that
think
it?
of. He's been in quite a bit. I don't know. Lego Batman
He was in.
2.
Oh yeah, he was in Lego Batman, Arrested Development, and Tiny Tina's Wonderlands. Quite
Yeah.
the resume.
Quite the resume. Oh, you can't forget Lego Batman the game.
Oh yeah, huh? I didn't even know they made a game of
As
that.
a game.
You know what? You know what? A game I would like take a bunch of mushrooms and play. That Lego Star Wars game that came out.
Yeah. I mean,
You
I've
know what I'm
never
talking
really played a Lego game before.
Me neither.
But if you add in the shrooms, then yeah,
It'd probably be so cool.
right? It would just be like watching
Like
movies.
the Lego people would look like actual people. Like you're actually playing a good Star Wars game. Because I don't think there's been a good Star Wars game since Knights of the Old Republic 2.
Yeah, if that.
Maybe Republic Commando.
Yeah. I think we're overdue for a good Star Wars game again.
We are.
I saw that leaked gameplay they had for that canceled Star Wars game
Which one?
from the Uncharted.
Oh, the Boba Fett one.
Yeah. It just looked like Uncharted with
Star Wars, pretty much.
It was just Boba Fett climbing some walls, chasing someone.
Yeah.
But it looked pretty cool.
Yeah.
What could have been?
And you know, it's kind of cool that they remastered or re-released the Republic Commando
Oh yeah, that's
on
right.
what was it, PlayStation?
PlayStation, yeah.
So maybe that's a sign that they might make a sequel. Could you
Maybe.
imagine how sick that'd be if like Ubisoft isn't making those old school Tom Clancy games anymore, but the Star
Right.
Wars license is being used to make them?
I mean, look at Max Payne 1 and 2. They made that backwards compatible shortly before deciding to make a remake.
And they're remastering. That's so awesome.
Oh, it's gonna be so cool.
Here's another big new feature with the game. Let me take a look here. So it's
the Overworld.
Overworld.
What is that? Oh,
Look at this sexy beast.
oh my god.
It's like
Wow.
culturally diverse Wolverine.
Oh, it's great. It's all of humanity combined into one.
And I'm just saying it right now, just for lore reasons. Our character has a penis and vagina at the same time.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
That's
official.
more accurate.
That's canon.
That's canon. That's staying in there. You can't retcon that.
I mean, there's like 17. There's like 7 different characters in this game that already like. I'm pretty sure that's the same case with them.
Guess you'll have to go through that.
One character coming up.
Oh wow. Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Tiny Tina's
That makes
Wonderlands.
sense with a game called Tiny Tina's Wonderlands.
Appealing to those youngsters.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's great. Gotta love it, you know,
Yep. Yep.
because young people are all about equality and
That's right.
Diversity,
Get with the times, people.
right? One of the finest forms of diversity that we've had lately is Idris Elba doing the voice of Knuckles in
Oh, absolutely.
the Sonic movie.
Absolutely.
Like, that's like, I could not think of a better actor to portray Knuckles.
Right. I never
Right?
would have thought of that in a million years.
No, like, whoever came up with that idea should be like, be made like president of whatever company they're running, you know?
They're really thinking outside the box on that one.
Idris Elba.
It's, yeah, either that, Idris Elba as Knuckles, right?
What if they got like Jessica Elba to do like Tails?
Yeah, right. Okay, so Idris Elba as Knuckles, and also Gaigh as Master Chief.
Oh,
Gaigh Steve.
that guy. God, that's such a letdown, that Halo TV show.
That's the closest thing we got to diversity.
We can't fully like criticize just because we haven't watched it, but just from what we've seen and being huge Halo fans, it's just,
I know.
it just doesn't look like Halo. Master Chief takes off his helmet in the first episode.
That guy who plays Master Chief looks like
On the overworld
an extra from
All you gotta do is
like Jack Reacher or something.
like one of the bad guys. He
of the
looks
bad
like some guy that's running away from some sexual allegations he had back in his college days.
Yeah. You described it better than me.
So I guess good pick. I mean, I don't know why. I think the only reason they got that guy is because he's he has a tall figure, you know. And Master Chief is
And
tall.
not much else.
Even though Master Chief's supposed to be like what 8 foot tall, that guy's like what maybe
Yeah.
6 something.
I at least imagine someone a little more gruff looking.
Older.
Than that guy.
I would even take Steve Downs, the real voice actor for Master
even he
Chief, just
could've
being him.
been- Yeah.
But what they should have done, they should have kept his helmet on, got Steve Downs to do the voice. I mean, they got the same woman that does Cortana.
Yeah. But even they screwed that up. You see
Oh,
Cortana on the
right.
show?
She's not naked.
Why couldn't? Yeah, well that too. But why couldn't they just make her blue like regular Cortana?
I
you
know.
But
Such a
anyways.
disgrace.
They could have kept his helmet on the whole show, but also, what they could have done is do the face reveal, maybe like last episode of the season, and when he takes his helmet off, it's Idris over.
Oh my god. That would blow everyone's fucking mind out of their goddamn heads. Like, oh, I did not expect Idris Elba.
And from that point forward, he has a British accent.
Right. Like,
Even
when he
after-
has his helmet on, it just, like, makes his accent, like, sound like American.
Yeah. Or what they could also have done is when he takes his helmet off, it's some guy, but his Master Chief with his helmet off looks like a shriveled ball sack.
Well, I don't know, come on. You're trying to disrespect the source material here, man. Halo is a legendary series. Can you not see how
Isn't he
how
scarred?
much the world is upset? The world is, like, hurt and in sorrow and mourning with what's going on with, the whole Halo thing.
Yeah.
Like, you watch a clip from that Halo show and you read the comments, so many people are sad and complaining.
Yeah. People are actually
whining.
like borderline depressed over it.
I sold my goddamn guns on accident!
Oh, come on, Mike.
Son of a bitch!
You're moving to you're too flustered thinking about Halo.
I am, that's what happens, man. When I start thinking about that Halo show, I just get like, my mind gets all cloudy. Oh, man.
You think of Master Steve?
Master Steve. And I don't know if he's in the show, but I have yet to see Sergeant Johnson in the show, so
Oh yeah.
total miss right there.
They should have got Orlando Jones to be him, if he is in the show.
Or like, what if they got Orlando Bloom?
Orlando Bloom. Yeah, they're even better. Then they'd really be throwing us a curveball. But it's Orlando Bloom, but like talking like Sergeant Johnson,
Oh yeah, he's got like a really bad American accent.
and people have to decide if it's racist or not.
Because he sounds like a black man. Oh, it's racist. It's
a-
gonna be racist.
It's a British guy.
And the producers knew what they were doing when they told him to talk like that. They're like, we need some gasps in this show. Apparently there's a lot of nudity
He's
in
like,
that show too.
"Saddle up, Marines." It's Orlando Bloom.
Come on, you roughnecks! Apparently there's a lot of nudity. Apparently there's a scene where you see Master Chief's ass.
What?
So, yeah.
In Halo?
And yeah. And then that chick that's like the Covenant's like pet or whatever, you see her naked apparently.
Wow.
Like,
Paramount
I mean, I can't
Plus.
really, because Cortana is like naked in like the first 3 games, so
Yeah,
I guess it kind of
it makes sense.
sets up. Yeah,
Wow,
makes
Paramount Plus is they're bold.
sense. They are. Master Chief's ass. Not only does he take off his helmet, you see his ass.
I never thought I'd ever see Master Chief's bare ass.
Like, do we need to see it? Whoa!
But it was just that guy playing Master Chief. He's like, I want to show my ass in the show.
He
'Cause this is gonna be
he
breakout
recommended,
role.
yeah. It's one of those actor recommendations.
Yeah.
Why
What?
not? What if we just have a scene where, like, on bare ass? Like,
And,
get the ladies to like,
And
kind of watch
I'm
the show.
railing Cortana.
Right. It's like that that scene from what's the Blade Runner 20, the new
Oh
one,
yeah, 2042.
where he bangs a hooker, but it's like the hologram. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
It's Cortana.
He's like,
It's all super graphic, full penetration. Like the Master Chief just goes to like some slummy town and he gets like the nastiest hooker. And then he asks Cortana to kind of like align with her body. And he the shit out of her.
he's like,
It's all wacky and kooky. And then as soon as it's done, the scene, dun 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 dun.
and it goes to credits.
Or no, the entire time he's banging her, it's got the Halo theme. Da-na-na-na, da-na-na-na.
Wow. That's a
Fucking died.
Alright, is this your first death?
It took away $96 from me. Yeah.
Oh man, you'll never.
Stab.
recover
I'll
from
let
this.
you pick the class, Lenny.
It's a good class. You just gotta.
It sucks, dude. It's a melee focused class in a game that's
That's what
about
you asked
buying
for.
guns.
That's what you asked.
Well, no,
for.
I kind of wanted something that like didn't suck. So
It
maybe
doesn't suck.
maybe I should
You
have
sucks.
I should have just like figured out some way to read the classes myself and just pick
Well,
something
then
that
learn
doesn't
to
suck.
read.
I am learning to read, and I feel like I've made a lot of progress since we started the YouTube channel. When I could barely read a single word, and I'm a lot better, and I can read a lot of like pronouns. Like usually anything that has 3 letters, I think I do a pretty good bang up job with it. Asshole.
No, you do.
Thanks. Put me on blast.
At least you got the pronouns down. It's
Right?
good because we're gonna need it for this game.
Right, like the his and the hers and the thems and the shims. Oh boy. Look at this.
What's going on here?
This is like the greatest Borderlands character out of all the games, all the DLCs. They decided to put the best Borderlands character in this game.
All right.
And they got a sick name. Tranny Mike.
Tranny Mike?
Tranny Mike. Transsexual character.
You mean
So
Paladin Mike?
they already have the thumbs up in our book. But not only that, they're badass. Look at this armor.
Okay.
How sick is this
Wow.
armor?
Wow.
It's
with
like
the
got
butt
the-
stallion.
It's kind of like, it gives me that Master Chief vibe because it's kind of green, but it's got the rainbow and the unicorn and the
Wow.
unicorn horn and mane.
Wow.
Like, how sick is that?
Paladin Mike.
And their name's Tranny Mike.
Wait. Is that why? Is that why it sounds like a woman?
I'm not entirely sure if it was like a man that became a woman or a woman, but that doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It matters that they're badass.
Yeah.
And they got
that's what I
sick ass armor, and their name's Tranny Mike.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll show a picture of them. It shows their face.
meant. That's pretty wild.
But you can kind of see, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, just looking through the helmets, just like locking eyes, it's a little sexy.
A little bit.
You know what I mean?
A little bit. That Paladin Mike, I tell you. Or, sorry, that Tranny
There you
Mike.
go. There you go. And let's just give me the thing.
So really, they should have called this game Tranny Mike's Wonderlands.
I would be okay with that, to be honest. I'm okay. That's a good name. I mean, like I said, I like this character better than Tiny Tina.
Yeah.
Because they do some pretty... Look, like they just run in about. I have a gun, an arsenal, and they have a sword. And they're just rushing in.
Tranny Mike was rushing into Buttsville
Right, to rip some ass.
to rip some ass. To rip some bony ass.
One of the skeletons in this game, I was playing one night, and then one of the skeletons said, my foot bone's gonna connect to your ass bone.
My football's gonna connect to your ass bone.
Oh man, it's so good.
Or I remember hearing one that was like, he's like, how am I gonna undie or something like that.
Oh yeah. They're always talking about how they're gonna make you join their ranks.
Or he's like, I have so much to unlive for.
Oh, I gotta love it.
I feel like that's the only funny part about this game is the banter between the enemies
Right.
and Tranny Mike.
Tranny Mike, man, what a badass. Where is they? Where's they?
Where is they? It's out there ripping bony ass is what it's doing.
Ripping that bony ass. So I don't know if people are seeing,
It's out
but
there slamming that bony
people
ass.
watching are noticing. But I'm just ripping ass right now. Just like I've been playing this, like I said, third playthrough. Like I know the ins and outs of this game.
You should be. You should
That
be
first
after
time I
3
died-
playthroughs.
Was just like a little bit of a mistake. There.
There's a little warm up. Yeah, that ability kicks ass.
It does, right?
It slams ass.
It slams. Billy slams my ass. Whoa, 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 whoa! Stupid troll.
Damn trolls.
Damn trolls. That's in the comment sections of our YouTube
All our
videos.
YouTube videos.
Look at this.
Telling us we
Level
don't know
4.
anything about Borderlands.
Right? Telling us we don't know the classes, that we didn't research the classes. Telling us that we're wrong for having a swastika in our video.
Granted, it was wrong, but that was
It
all Terry's
was.
fault.
It was really wrong. Yeah, I mean, we
didn't
said,
know.
we reiterated that is nothing on us. We had no idea. We didn't realize that was a swastika until we watched the video like 17 times.
Yeah. Then we figured out that looks a little suspicious.
Right? We're like, hey, you know, that symbol. I feel like I've seen that on a flag somewhere before.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. And then we realized, we realized what it was, and then after that we had a long talk with Terry. A long talk about him working with us and his career going forward.
Right. And if he doesn't fix things, then we're gonna go on Craigslist, find a new editor, pay them a very, very tiny amount of money to edit our videos, and kick Terry to the curb.
Mm-hmm.
And we have full prejudice.
Yep. And then
Not prejudice that Terry's white, but just
that he's a scumbag.
he's a scumbag. There you go. It has nothing to do with he's white.
Yep.
Absolutely not. Or he's a drug addict, meth head,
Negative 0.
tweaker.
Terry.
I just realized we didn't start timing the video, so I don't know how far we are.
I'd say we're about
30?
30 minutes in. So what's going on? You trying to break the siege?
Trying to retake the city by myself. Well, I mean, I got half the battle is being taken care of by Tranny Mike, but
Yeah. They're holding him down. They're just slamming that bony ass.
Tranny Mike, how you him over there? I'm just slamming this bony ass.
You go get him, Tranny Mike.
I noticed there's no need to aim down sights in this game either.
No, that's what I like about it. It's like Halo.
But isn't it whoa? In the other ones, isn't it? Don't you kind of have to? You know?
Yeah, yeah, a little bit.
I don't know. Fuck
No,
do
I
I
think
know?
so.
What the do I know? This is on my third playthrough, and I have 2 characters I
Yeah,
don't
what
look
do
for.
you
You
know?
know? You
Don't
know?
talk about something you don't know about.
That's what a lot of those comments were on our
Yeah.
Borderlands video. If you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say it at all.
Don't talk about something you don't know nothing about.
Look here! Look! Listen!
Here, look and listen.
If you're gonna make a shitty video about something you don't understand, then don't even make the video.
And then we're like, look here, look, listen, that won't work.
We're gonna make videos anyways. But still, to those people that left those comments, as nasty as they were, we appreciate your opinions, your feedback.
Appreciate your
Every
honesty.
single word you put in there,
Yeah.
it means a lot to
A
us.
little
So-
constructive criticism never hurt anyone.
Exactly, and we strive to make sure that we're making videos that make you happy.
That's right.
That's the aim of
That's
it.
our goal.
That's the aim of Super Gay Bros. Is we want to make people happy.
And yeah, we gotta deal with trolls like this situation.
We gotta
right
deal with
now.
trolls on the internet. We gotta deal with drug
This
dealers,
game's like a
editors.
metaphor for our
We-
YouTube channel.
We gotta deal with our landlord.
Yeah, what? That's another thing that's another thing that's been keeping us from making more videos.
The landlord.
Landlord.
That's true.
I'm still not gonna get past the fact that he put me in that chokehold.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
That was wild. I don't know why we didn't. You didn't
my neck
press.
still kind of hurts from that.
I mean, we could have pressed charges, but I don't think we would have won just because we're 9
Yeah.
months behind rent.
I feel like the judge
And he
would have
had-
said he had good reason to.
Right. He had just cause to put you in that camel clutch.
The judge would have said, "You owe how much in rent?"
9
Oh
months.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
I had to put you in a chokehold myself.
that's exactly what I.
You goddamn
Imagine.
delinquent.
Pay your damn rent.
And you know that since we can't afford an actual lawyer, we'd have to have Terry
Yeah.
represent us.
Yeah, and I imagine all the jury, all the 12 people, they're all holding baseball bats and
Right?
um.
But who
brass
could blame
knuckles.
us? I mean, everyone's behind on rent nowadays with the pandemic and
Absolutely, and the gas
inflation
prices,
going up the ass.
I mean,
Everyone
welcome to the
in
club.
our apartment complex, they're raising rent on.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna not be 9 months behind rent. We're gonna be 14 months behind rent here in 2 months.
Welcome to the club.
Yeah. But, like, our landlord just has more prejudice towards, I don't know if it's just because our skin color.
Maybe.
I mean, we kind of have the same skin color as him, but I think it's just because he's, like, from the different parts of the world, you know?
Yeah, right.
Like, he's from, like, the Middle East or, like, India or something. And we aren't from there, you know?
But that's what he comes off as.
Racist?
Definitely. A little bit.
Yeah. He said some pretty... I mean, they were racial slurs, but nothing that, you know, pertained to what we actually are, you know?
Yeah. He was just calling us all sorts of racial slurs.
Yeah, it was wild.
Just like a
stuff.
bunch of different ones. I think like 10 different slurs.
In like 10 seconds,
In like
you know?
10 seconds.
Like
Yeah.
every other
He
word was a
really-
racial
He
slur.
was really tearing me a new one.
Yeah. Like when he when he had you in the camel clutch, like I was gonna come help you, but he said some of those racial slurs, like pretty nasty ones that if you were
That kind of hurt.
of that ethnicity, I think you'd get pretty upset. So I heard him say that, and I was just like, you know, Lenny can take care of himself.
Yeah, that almost hurt me more than the camel clutch, honestly.
Well, you know the way that I helped you is I called the ambulance. If it wasn't for me, the ambulance wouldn't have been there as soon as you came into consciousness.
No, yeah. You ran back inside, locked the door, and then called the ambulance 15 minutes later.
Well, I didn't need anyone to disturb me while I was calling him, so I had to lock the door.
Yeah, Mike. Sure
Man.
you did.
This Stablemancer sucks my balls, Lenny.
You sucks balls.
No, you suck balls.
Oh,
You got me. Oh my god, I'm gonna die again.
oh God.
It's gonna take away another $96 from
Oh,
me. Fuck!
man. That's a lot of money.
Mark, whoa, come on. Here, your turn.
96. Is it $96?
It's probably more than that now.
Oh.
$107? Oh my god. Just bend me over and f me now. Why don't you?
That's more money than we spent on this game.
Right? We spent $70 on this game. What's up with the game
what's
prices?
up with that?
Not only gas prices going up, game prices are going up.
Yeah. Most games are still $60, but not with Gearbox.
Remember back in the day with the Xbox, games were $50?
Yeah,
How crazy is
it
that?
was crazy. You know what's even crazier? To think that old Nintendo games, when they first released, were like $50.
Yeah, that is a crazy thought, right?
But the point is, they stayed at 50 for like 30 years.
And like I go on to, I'll go on my Switch, my Nintendo Switch. I'll go on the Nintendo store, hope that there's some kind of sale. And there'll be like a sale for Super Mario Odyssey.
Uh-huh.
It's like 30% off, but it's still $60. And I'm like, I'm not
That's
gonna pay for
30%
that.
off.
Yeah, that's Nintendo. They suck at like discounting their games.
Yeah. That's what I heard. Nintendo. And they're still and that's why they're in the lead in sales.
Nintendo is?
I think so.
Oh, they are.
I know the Switch is.
Crazy.
Isn't it?
I think so.
You know, it was probably that Reggie Phil's AIM guy's idea. It was probably his idea for the pricing. His body was ready. We weren't.
And he's got a pretty big body.
That guy looks like a. It was like a troll.
He does. He looks
Doesn't
like something you would step on in Mario.
Yeah. Wait, Reggie Phil's AIM. He's Nintendo, right? Yeah.
Yeah. He's that video where he's like fighting that fan in Super Smash Bros.
Yeah.
and then the fan says the fan kicks Reggie's ass in the game, and then the fan tells Reggie, "You suck at Super Smash Bros." And then Reggie tells the guy, "Well, I spend 16 hours a day running a business. You play 16 hours a day playing Smash."
Congratulations to Hungry Box.
Thank you very much.
You just lost a gig, but you gained some serious rep. Thanks, Hungry.
Yes, I did. And Reggie, for being the president of Nintendo, you suck at Smash Bros.
Look. Gracious in victory,
look.
Reggie. So gracious.
So I spend 16 hours a day running a company. You spend 16 hours a day playing Smash.
All right.
And then everyone's like, "Wow, he really got mad. You didn't have to go that far."
Right.
And the guy was speechless after that. He had nothing to say after that.
Right?
He just smiled.
He
and
probably
walked
went
it
home and
off.
killed himself. That's what I would do. It was all like televised and everything, in front of all his friends, his family.
He basically said, I spend 16 hours a day running a business. You no talent scum.
Pretty much.
Oh,
Like what kind of like fool would say something like that in the first place? To like the head,
to the head of
the guy that is the reason you're playing the game in the first place.
Maybe he deserved it.
I think he did. In fact, I think Reggie didn't. You should have went a little harder on the guy.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't be playing this game. You basement dwelling trash. What if he said that?
I would. Reggie Fils-Aime would be my next big gaming superstar. Well, he's pretty up there after watching that video.
And then everyone in the crowd's like, "Oh, wow, you really went there. You really hurt his feelings after that." Oh
Whoa!
my god!
Was that? We watched that other video too, where it's like these esport gamers, and like they were really getting intense. And there's this little nerdy guy playing, and like I guess he was like throughout a lot of the game he was on the losing side, and then he finally won, and then he ends the game. He's like, what do you say? He's like, "Take that, you effing f." That word I won't say.
Really?
Yeah. You remember that?
Oh no! I know.
And then all his friends were like, "Whoa, whoa! Like, come on, take it easy."
There's a guy giving him a back massage. Like, all right,
Yeah.
calm down. It's all right. You don't have to.
Like, we don't use that kind of language in esports, even though it's used every day.
His
in
teammates
gaming.
like, "Do you want to get us kicked out of this tournament?"
They probably did for that. You can't say stuff like that in 2021. You say stuff kind of, you say that kind of stuff.
That maybe would have flown 30 years ago.
You're
but
gonna get
not
Will
now.
Smith. You're gonna get
Right.
canceled.
You're gonna get banned from esports for 10 years. What do I do? What the hell do I do? I feel like I'm supposed to plant
wait.
a bomb on this thing.
You are. Is it not on the thing? Did it glitch? Wait a minute.
Oh. I think it glitched, Mike. Oh,
there you
I
go.
see. This freaking guy. Hiding. I'm really enjoying this game so far, though. So, I like it. I mean, I wouldn't call it a true Borderlands game, but
It's
still fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's just the gameplay loop. That's what keeps me coming to Borderlands. Looting and shooting.
That's it. Like,
Rip
definitely don't
and
want to come in for the story or the humor or the character. Well, maybe Tranny Mike. There you go.
Oh, that's Tranny
That's
Mike.
it. That's it. Look at him. He's
He's got like 5 o'clock shadow.
He's beautiful.
Beautiful. Wow.
She's handsome.
She's handsome.
Great job, Len.
He's gorgeous.
Shim's gorgeous. But
That's Tranny Mike with the 5 o'clock shadow. Wow.
But that's like, you got Tiny Tina. I could go without. But yeah, like you said, if they made this Tranny Mike's Wonderlands, I think I'd be happy to play this game all day.
What a title for a game.
Right?
Tranny Mike's
There
Wonderland.
he is. Or there she is. There they are. Look, they're gonna help.
Tranny Mike's Land of Wonders. Hey, can I get you go to GameStop? Hey, can I get a Tranny Mike's Land of Wonders? And the guy's like, all right, let me go in the back and get it for you.
Whoa, not that one.
He's like, wait until after.
He's like, dude, just go on Pornhub. It's free.
no, the game, silly.
Oh,
yeah. that's
Tranny
it.
Mike's Wonderlands. Yeah, that's a good one.
And then the guy behind me at GameStop's like, that's what I'm here for too.
He's all wearing like a trench coat and sunglasses.
He has the hood on. Yeah, can I get that too? Make
Funny
that too.
stuff. Funny stuff.
What is this?
Hold on,
Class
let
feet.
me check.
Class feet.
Feet?
Class feet.
This entire playthrough, I think we've maybe talked about the game like 50% of the time, and the rest we were talking about
Trannies. and
Tranny
Halo.
Mike. Tranny Mike and Halo.
Trannies, Halo, and Idris Elba.
Well, that's what I don't know if this is in the Halo show, but I'm still waiting for them to introduce a transsexual character in the Halo show. Like a
Yeah, I
tranny
think they
Spartan.
have.
transsexual Spartan.
Didn't they already do that with Nathan Fillion's character?
Was he? Was he like a woman before? No, he wasn't a woman in ODST.
No, he wasn't. No,
No, he was a man.
that's right. He was always a man.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, you judging from what I've seen with the show, like there's a lot of they take diversity to the next level, which is great, which is good.
great. That's
Another
what
thing
you
that
wanna
Halo
hear.
needs. I mean, the first Halo 3 games is all about masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think there were ever any female Marines. Well, maybe not in the first one, but
Yeah.
and then you got
Not until
Cortana
Reach.
butt naked, got big old boobs and giant hips and like a big old ass.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely catering to the male.
Right.
The male.
It's like an adrenaline rush. That's
dream.
Halo.
Yeah. So they, of course, yeah, with the show, I would hope they put more diverse characters, a transsexual Spartan,
Mhm.
where like you look down at their crotch and they've got like a big old like plate,
Yeah.
like holding all
Like
their,
the shape of the armor is like bulged
like bulging.
on purpose. No, yeah, you're right.
Either that's really heavily armored or you got a big old dick.
And it's what's the one who created Cortana? What's her name in
Halsey?
the show? Halsey. She's like, I created a new Spartan. It's a tranny Spartan.
It's got the masculinity of a man, but the sexiness of a woman, and it has a penis. And then Halsey ends up getting a sex change halfway through the second season, and they start calling her Ballsy.
Halsey. And then Sergeant Johnson's like, well, shit, bitch, bust him out.
Whoa, Lenny. I think we may need to cut that one out. Jeez.
What? What? What did I do?
I know that was just a joke, but jeez.
What?
This is supposed to be family friendly. You want YouTube to take the video down?
Well, shit, bitch, bust out that train. Alright, okay, maybe I took it a little too far there.
Jeez.
It's been a long day. I was at the grocery store all day. But I'm very, very, very passionate about my Halo
As we all are.
and my Sergeant Johnson.
Like, and another funny thing about the Halo show, I guess the writer, showrunner, and all them that made the show, they did not look at the games as what to reference to make the show for.
Yeah,
How ridiculous is that?
it's ridiculous.
It's a video game based, or it's a show based on the video game, but they didn't look at the video game to...
Yeah. Like, I bet the only games that the guy who created that show played was, like, Pong.
He played Tetris on the toilet one day.
Yeah. He's like, oh, I'm gonna make it's prime real estate. I'm gonna make a Halo show.
Crazy. Crazy.
I'm getting flustered just thinking about it, honestly.
You getting all hot and steamy?
I'm thinking about canceling my Paramount Plus subscription right now.
I know, we
I don't
should.
even have a Paramount Plus subscription. I'm planning
We
on
should
canceling
sign
it.
up and then cancel it, just so we can say we cancel at
Yeah.
Paramount. That way, Paramount they see that we canceled,
Yep.
and they're like, man, that must be because the Halo show sucked.
Yeah.
Those gay boys, they really showed us.
Yep. That's what I'm hoping happens. And, you know, it kind of makes me a little worried about the Fallout show too with Walter Groggins.
Oh yeah, Walter Groggins. We'll see how that goes. Is that one HBO or is that also no?
I
It's
hope
Amazon.
It's, it's Amazon.
Is it Amazon? I think it's Amazon.
Oh, come on, Todd Howard.
So now they're gonna make Walter Groggins diverse.
he's gonna
They're
have,
gonna make him a woman.
Daddy's gonna have blackface.
One or the other. Something.
They're going for gas.
Going for gas.
It's the wasteland.
That is the
Anything
Fallout
gas.
universe. You know, they are definitely going for gas. I wonder if
But Walter Goggins looks like he's actually the perfect role for a Fallout show.
he does. He's got like that kookiness but seriousness.
He
you
looks
know?
like what are they called in Fallout? The
A raider,
he looks like
a psycho raider.
he looks like a psycho
Like
rapist.
some guy. Psycho, he looked like some guy super hyped up on Jet.
He does.
You know, it makes me curious now how they're gonna play. How Bethesda, since it's been a while since they've made a game, how are they gonna step up their game in terms of diversity? And will the character creator do what Cyberpunk 2077 did and let your female character have a penis?
Will they? Will they? Won't they?
Could you make your male character have a vagina? I think you could.
No, yeah, you can.
You
Yeah.
can?
Yeah. It works both ways.
Whoa.
It goes both ways.
I need to make a new character when I get home. Or when I play that game.
For informational or for
For research purposes.
for research purposes.
To see how much CD Projekt Red, put in the extra effort
Yeah.
for diversity.
They, I'm gonna need hours and hours of research.
And then turn the graphics settings all the way up. It's so real.
And then add a little mods while I'm in there.
We get like a super big vagina.
It's like half the body.
Say what you will about Cyberpunk, the game sucked, but them putting that feature where you can make your female character have a penis or your male character have a vagina.
Oh, it's
Next
great.
level. Next
Next.
level.
Next level stuff. And that's Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh boy. So
You think it's
let's see.
Well, I think it's a good stopping point today. Before we go into Bright Hoof.
Yeah, appreciate you guys listening to us. Watching us play Borderlands. Barely talk about Borderlands and then talk about other things.
Like Idris Elba, Halo, and trannies.
That's right.
That's what the channel's all about.
That's what SGB is all about. The hot topics that you want to listen to.
That's
So
right.
appreciate you guys. Please have a good night
Or day.
or year.
Year.
Whichever. Okay.
But have a good night, guys.
Good night.